I am not alone. I know there are a lot more persons out there who can testify to what I'm saying, who have a story, who is mourning right now, who is heartbroken somewhere, still at cry from last week and can't stop, because of all what is going on. Tragedy, tragedy all over, left, right, and center. You wonder, what one? What make me one salt so? But when God's hands is upon you, you gotta remember that He will break you. He will break you and then put you back together. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress. We relate to others and how we make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescent through adulthood. Over the course of our lives, we experience mental health problems. We think, we're moody. But man and woman, it doesn't stand just for women alone. Men too, we have behavioral problems. We chip easy, brain chip bad. This just the other day I was watching a clip of a young man. He was saying that he's tired. Everywhere him go left, right, and center, source of problem. Those are some of the effects of stress on your mental health. Biological factors, genes, our brain chemistry, life experience, trauma, abuse, family history of mental health problems. It range from work problem, financial problem, relationship problem, every problem where you can think about, family crisis, brother and sister, mother and father, everything. It reigns right there. Mental problems are common, but help is available. Well, what about those who cannot pay to go and get mental help? Right? How you are going to manage? What you are going to do? Some people say them tired of praying, but praying can't. Listen, man, praying can't too much. Continue, continue, continue. Because remember that we are living in a spiritual realm. And if you don't know that, but we are living in a spiritual world. And the word of God said, right? Or warfare. We warfare, a spiritual warfare. You understand me? So we are always going to be going up against all kind of things. People with mental health problems can get better, and many recover completely. And trust me, we all boil back down to the Bible same way and to God. You understand? No matter how much sessions you do, you still have to pray, you still have to trust God. It come down to the person, to you. You have to say, God, help me. So find somewhere one little vice, try to fight over the little vice. I want to share a little story. When I was young, I'm not sure how old I was maybe 3 or 4. My mom used to go to the river and she used to wash. And she said that I had my brother, my sibling. He was, about maybe 1 or maybe, I don't know, maybe a couple of months that she had him on her side, and she said she was there rinsing some clothes. No, I'm always an adventurous child. She said she only is splashing in water, and when she looked, she see me a dip a couple times. She was so traumatized by it. And while I was in the water, me never feel like say me a suffocate or anything, cause all me see is me see one big old pitch darkness over the left, and me see one big old brightness over the right. But I wasn't drawn to the dark side. I wasn't drawn to it. I was mostly interested in the light. But saying is to say that we're talking about mental health now, right? No. When they took me out, I don't remember anything after that, but I know I remembered being under the water. Me never feel like me have a problem breathing or anything, but then I was small, I couldn't swim, so say if she did left me alone, maybe a drowning business I go on. But thanks be to God, I'm alive and I'm well here. Purpose cannot die. Purpose have to stay alive. As long as God has His hands on you, you go straight and look death in the face. You understand me? And him said, no, not that one. I'm not ready for him yet. No, 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 you can't take that one. That one there for me right now. You know, but my mom was so traumatized over the years because of that. I remember one time when I was bigger now, I go primary school, she beat me for go river with my father. And me didn't go for go swim. Him go for go pick up some grit or some whatsoever them sand business down at the river and stone. Because they were working on the house. And when me reach home, she bust me ass, nearly kill me. Cause I can, I mean, now that I'm old, more mature, understanding things, me just imagine how she did traumatized where she did and she can't see where I come and she afraid. And I said, Lord Jesus, and carry back to all in time, the one time, me did young and nearly John and sitting. So me can't just imagine how she, when me go up, she take out the whole light for me, because she couldn't even beat me when me small, so that's why she murdered me that evening there. But we're talking about being traumatized here. You know, so many things can traumatize a person. You know, that is an example of how my mom was traumatized. And then, you know, I grew up in an protective home. My mom was really overprotective. I would believe so even now too, but you know, she cannot let me go. But I mean, she still not do it, but the grand pity them, you know, she hold on same way, you know. And you know, it brings me back now to a time where I was put in that same position with my son. You know, even though I tried to change things, because when I was growing, my mom, she wasn't, she never make me go away. You know, I was from home to church to school in my bed. You know, 6 o'clock, me no that road, me in my bed asleep, you know. But I tried to change that with my son, you know, when I started have my when I had my child. And I said I didn't want to grip him up like that, you know, and even when she was away and she called and she wanted to talk to him and he wasn't there, and he said, why in there? Why in there? And I said, you know, Mama, I'm gone with him friend them, you know, I'm gonna river car what me do, you know, me give me flour, me give me him little something them for him and him friend them. Go do them little cooking, cause me learn say when a thief and do some whole heap of something, and them the time there, the wrong things them happen. You know? And I remember him did take too long to come home one evening. And I say, whoa, me start feel the belly button my turn and now. And me start feel one kind of way. And I say, God do. Don't make me get no bad news. Me can't deal with it. You know? So I was then placed in the position that my mom was in. But then me have to try to control that, because I mean that same little something the way I go do, you know. When you come on mentally upon you, you know, it causes you to bring on fear, to bring on anxiety, and that holds you down, that holds you in a box, that not make you take no chances, none at all. There are times when I'm going back to my mom when me going out and she will say, Lord, nobody left yard tonight, nobody got, and then when he starts sitting, you know, and I say, Lord Jesus, why mommy I go do this here now? Because she knows anytime she said, me not go want to go and me I go left the house with the fear now if say yes sitting but I go happen, and then chances are sitting might happen. So you see where mental health, I wonder if you understand where I'm getting to right now with this whole mental business. You understand the fight between positive and the fight between the negative, and the fight to in between wanting to do good, but then the good sometimes turn out into bad. But you know, we have to balance it. You know, we have to learn the thing. No, we're not straight from the whole thing we made a talk about before. Still, you know. No. Early one inside now, right? You have eating and sleeping problem. Whether you eat too much or you eat little or you sleep too much or you sleep little, those are signs of mental health problem, you know. You might have something to think about. Well, you might say, no, Sam, I'm not afraid, I'm not worry about nothing, but well, there's something that is called subconsciousness that it happens without you even knowing that, right? Now, another thing where you say you're introverted, I wonder if I must see right thing, yeah? Where you say you don't want to talk to nobody and you lock away and all these things, yeah, that is a mental problem, because no man, from your go to school, me learn say, no man is an island, no man stand alone, each man is my brother, each man is my friend. I wonder if them young people know that, yeah. You understand? You cannot be by yourself. Never, ever, especially when you are going through stuff. You understand? Most people shut down. Most people don't want to talk to nobody. They don't want to see nobody. And at that time, they know the enemy, which is the devil, come in your mind, come start tell you a bag of things. And when the bag of things start coming now and you start look out far, some people start drink, some people start smoke. And hey, some people cannot manage the smoking, whether young or old. You understand? Some people can't manage the drinking, whether young or old, and it messes up your social life. It messes up you. You understand? It messes up you entirely. Some people stop work. Some people just give up on life totally. You understand me? And mother thinks that most people that think that when they give up, them are going to the same time. But then again, they gone all much years, wasted years out there. You understand? Giving up on life and you can't do it and you're not dead yet. God, that means say life not give up on you, but you give up on life. You understand? Because of your mental health. You understand? No. Having low energy or no energy at all, that is a sign of a health issue. And that is mentally. You understand? You can imagine you did alright all this time and all of a sudden, brap, sit and go wrong. You understand? Me no know. The next person don't know, or your spouse don't know, or your pitting don't know, or whatever, something bad happened at work where you hurt over. Sometimes people hurt you and they never even did mean it still, you know. But I mean, it takes a toll on you, and you start, boy, I don't feel like I want to eat nothing here, man. Boy, I'm not hungry, you know. Your food, you're just numb all over your body. You don't care about nothing again, you know. And you have aches and pains. Aches and pains can be a sign of stress. You understand? And that is caused from mentally, because when the brain start give off all kind of toxin, you know. Yeah, nobody give off toxin. The whole of everybody give off all kind of toxin, and in a different kind of way. When we feel different kind of way, it sends off different kind of toxins in our body that goes to the different organs and make them react different, because that's give them a different signal. So the signal what them get when you're stressed, them never normally have that when you did alright. So it start malfunction, because I say, wait, now man sitting around yourself, foot start hurt, back start hurt, head start hurt, all kind of sit start. You understand? And you say, well, I must somebody. Nobody not do nothing most of the time. Majority of the time I will mind. Nobody not doing nothing. I will mind. You understand? I will tell life on the neighbor and my brother and my sister and all these things. No. Mental health with mind is a sick. Look here. I wonder if somebody know me I talk about right now. You see your mind. Your mind is a hell of a thing, you know. You see, when your mind ready for take set on you, I mean I put it away there. When you ready for tell you something, when you ready for convince you and show you something and not no go so. Lies, pure lies, your mind lie. We mind lie, because that is the playground for the devil. You understand? Especially when him realize say God have a calling or a whole pan you. Me mama, papa, be a sitting start happen to you. Yeah, all kind of things, and you wonder what could have caused all this. You understand? You know, this brings me back to a time when, before I went back in church, because I was baptized in church when I was about 12 years of age, you know, and I was the youngest of 7 persons who had baptized, you know, and then everybody take time come out of church. Me come out of church because of no reason, because I didn't really understand then, yes, but me did want baptize, you know, which was really good, you know, because I mean, I believe that people who baptize at an early stage, certain things is instilled in them that they won't find themselves doing, even if they go out to the extent, because I go say that still, because a whole heap of people me know when baptized and I do a bag of things and gone out there, but differently still, if you have a God-fearing heart, a serious God-fearing heart, certain extent you never really want to go. And yeah, it's going to play upon your mind even when you're out there in the world. You know? And you're going to keep on and say, no man, this no feel right. Something not going to feel right. Something not going to feel right about this. No care where you're there. No care what you do. You know, it not going to feel right. But as I was saying, I was the youngest of the 7 that got baptized, you know. And coming up, I came out, but I couldn't find. Be a sitting me one with tomboy, all these things, thief and liar. But as the word of God say, when you're a child, you do childish things, and when you grow up, you put away those things. And when God save you, you understand, you really truly mean to be a child of God. You know, your past is a past, and you have to step out. You know, and you have to do the right thing, and God change you. You know, and I remember in the last half when little bit before me go back in a church, you know, I've always been the one who smiley and everything, and I'm friendly, you know, and I really love people. But there was a time when the enemy tried to play some trick in my mind and tell me a bag of things, you know, and me have my survey ticket them for school and all these things. We go look at my work and him tell me, so you not tear them up and dash them up. I mean, this upon one of my birthday, you know, when I'm my birthday, he might tell me all these things. Me go fix here already and do everything, you know, everything, you know. So I not like say me did short or anything or me I worry about something else. Me did alright, but somewhere along the line, something just start come over me and me start to think about all kind of something, you know. Me have all my little piece of phone and take all my phone, fling all in a wall for no reason. Mash up my phone because say my mind I tell me a bag of things and me fi tear up my paper them and dash them away. And me have to say, like me I say, boy you a fool. If you go tear up my paper them, oh y'all get work fool. Look here, sometimes I have to talk to myself, you know. Me talk to myself, you know, and I'm mad, I'm mad. Because say somebody when say, and me take it all the time and say it. When people say, but yeah, get mad now, you talk to yourself. And when next man would say, if you answer back, but it don't really matter, me answer myself, because me I tell you, say, if you don't do that, a be things are going to take you and you're going to be a foolishness. You understand me? You understand me? Because a great mind need good encouragement. And who is the best person to encourage you? Yourself. Who is the best person to tell you the right thing? Yourself. You understand me? That we are talking about mental health now, people. Mental health we are talking about, you know. Mental health we are talking about. You understand? And when we feel say you are going to do something and you know it don't right, you have to fight yourself. You have to fight yourself to do the right. As the word of God say, and look here, some people might tired to hear about the word of God, but everything boil back down to the word of God because everything where happen to we right now, you understand? You can find it in the word of God, the good book, the Bible. You understand? It tells us say, man rather darkness more than light. You understand me? So we are forever being drawn to do the wrong things, even though we know say you know right. You understand? But you have to be mentally strong and head on strong. If you say, listen, you know what? This catch me one time and I'll do it again. I've been embarrassed. I've been humiliated. I've gone through so much. Me not do this again. This not happen again. We are talking about mental health, people. Right? Now, but as I share the experience, say, when time you're out there in a sin, you understand me? The enemy have so many opportunities to do you so many things and draw you out and put you in some position where you're not supposed to even be in. You're in some company where you're not even supposed to in there. You understand me? And then sometimes you're slung in your mind till one at a time say, you know, say I'm not supposed to do yesterday, but you're shun off that mind, that little vice the way I tell you say, listen, you have to move. You understand? Some people end up lose all in life. You understand me? But listen to me. On the topic mental health, I'm imploring people, we have to get strong. We have to start looking at ourselves. We have to start look deep down, self-check business. You understand me? The smoking and the drinking and this drugs business don't work. You understand me? And me can't talk because me used to do it. You understand? When me did out there, a lot of things my parents don't know. And listen, me grew up in a church house, church yard. You understand me? My father big pastor. My father never see me dress up yet. Go out, but yet still. My heart step a road. Face. Yeah. You understand me? But when you're out there in the world, mental health are one serious issue to deal with. Because you can't deal with it on your own. Because the enemy tie we up. Him bind we up. You understand? We put we all in some relationship where we can't even come out. Mash up your head with a man or woman the whole away. Are the same thing. You understand? Nobody now partial out of this. Everybody. You understand me? You feel confused. You start forget things. You understand? You start chip all the poor little pitney them get it. Boof and coof ya so. You understand me? Me feel sorry for them sometimes. You understand? Because of stress. Because of mental problem. You understand? Mental problem no means say you go eat out a garbage pan. That's a form of health issue, but you can mental, but you know, name out a garbage pan. Me always talk about mad people in a clean clothes. A whole heap. A mad people in a clean clothes I walk about. Head sick. Head no good. But then talk good and decent and then good job. And you can't believe say their head no good. You understand me? And them something me I talk about. Mental health issue. You understand me? And we have to be aware of this in order for us to try to help ourselves and to help another person. You understand me? You can't help somebody else unless you help yourself. You understand me? You have to help yourself. You have to self-check yourself. Sort out yourself. You understand me? Lose fear bungle first before you go lose Maria's one. You understand? Because say we all have an issue and we have to deal with that. You understand me? Worrying some people. But back to the smoking and the drinking part. As me did I say, we can't talk about the smoking and drinking business. We never even want to stray too far because we are going to a break in another minute. But smoking and drinking don't help. I remember back then when we used to take up smoking and drinking for my head. Weed, that is, because I used to love weed. Yeah, I love weed. Remember one time I come off and me ill and when me look up and pass, me see two big man. When me know good and I go one of them me see. Because me high. Yeah, I shut down so. You know, but me angry today and me smoke and drink right now and it put me to sleep and tomorrow me feel worse because of how it make me feel the hangover or me just me can't wait, me want wait but me can't wait and the tired in me and the liquor in me and the everything. You understand? Don't make you feel good and you still that square one with the problem. You understand me? So people, the drinking and the smoking. And even, me can't understand how even on the box it say, smoking kills. It show you all the things they want to do, but yet still, because of the mental issue we have, because of the mental problem, because we bind up in a sin, we still are go down a hell. We still are dead. We still are kill ourselves. Come on, people. We need to open up our eyes right now. You understand? We need to check ourselves because we are wrecked ourselves too much right now. You understand me? But we're going to a break right now. We'll be right back with more on mental health.